to America in the 80s, right?
Yes.
And I can honestly say there was a lot of other record stores in New York at the time, in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, you guys in Queens. There was Shelly Power, Super Power. There was Jalife. There was Witty, Music Ambassadors, I think it was.
Yes.
There was
Yes. Miss Ambassador.
there was Keelan's. I can't remember the guy up in the Bronx. And
It was, yeah, we had Moody's in the
Moody's,
Bronx, and
yeah,
we had Brad. Brad's record has been here a long time when I came.
right,
Maybe years before. And Chin Landis was my brother-in-law
yeah.
who used to live in Brooklyn. But we choose Queens because somehow my husband liked the word Jamaica Queens because it reminds us so much of back home. So we settled in Jamaica Queens.
Right. And the question I wanted to ask you is that VP is still here, very bright, vibrant. In the 80s and the 90s, everybody, I remember before I came to America, everybody would talk about Superpower Records. Like, it didn't make sense you come to America and didn't go to Superpower Records. And up to, I think, 2 weeks ago, I was on Church Avenue, and there was no Superpower Records. And the question I want to put to you, what did VP do differently from all these other record store to maintain and change and still be around to this day?
You know, looking back, we were blessed, and just we reached out to the producers and the singers, and I think we broadened the base. Because when my son Randy Chin came along in the music industry, like 15 years ago, he came to help us in the business. He extended it much wider than we could because he went to the colleges and he gathered very educated people to help us. And he brought up the artists. He tried to. It's not a real struggle bringing them up to let them perform and to show the world how good we are. And it's still a struggle, you know. But I think to broaden the reggae, he did that, and I have to congratulate him every day that he did widen the gap for reggae music to be wider than the niche market. He got the music in the big chain store, which we could have never done.
Right.
We were in Best Buy, we were in Virgin, we were in all of the major stores. And it took us a long time before we were being recognized that we had a beautiful culture and we produced beautiful music for them to recognize, yes, this is something to carry in their stores. And he had captured that market and widened the base of the reggae music. So I have to give credit to my son, Randy Chin, who did that. He came from an engineering background,
Right.
but he did see the vision where he could extend the base bigger than the niche market that we had. We're still in a very hard time now, but we still are very hopeful because music is going to sell whatever version they have music in. It's going to sell because music is live forever, whether it be downloading or digital or whatever format they have, it will sell. It's just a matter of time with the new technology to grasp it and to spread the word around that we still are here and it's our culture. We love it, whether we make money or not. Although it's important that we make money to survive and to pay all our artists and our bill and to send back something home. But we are here to stay. Thick and thin, we are here to stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the line we have Miss Patricia Chin, the matriarch of VP Record, and one of the matriarch, if not the only matriarch, of Jamaican music. And we're here talking about the past, the present, and the future of not just VP Records, but Jamaican music, because VP Record has played an integral part of Jamaican music, but also an integral part in bringing Jamaican music to the United States of America and expanding the base of Jamaican music. This is a record label that has survived the hard time, that has adjusted and changed when others have gone when others have gone. Many of the big labels have disappeared, and but VP has withstood the test of time. You guys have been around like close to 60 years now.
Yes, and the last year we celebrated our 30th anniversary in America.
In America.
And looking back, I could see that most of the producers which is something so great to see the producers and their kids take over. I know we're working with a new generation, like Freddie McGregor's son, Alton Ellis' son, Christopher Ellis. They're all taking over their parents' footsteps. And it's a beautiful time to see the young generation carrying on the footsteps of reggae music and Jamaican music on a whole, because we do tap into soca and calypso. So on a whole, everything in music, and I know that our music will always live on because it's original, it brings love and peace, it gives us hope, and I just want to congratulate all the producers and all who have contributed to make this music what it is today. Customers and friends and everyone who dedicate themselves to making our music be one of the best music on the earth.
I want to go back to I was reading an interview with you, and you said back in the 80s, right? You said VP really came of age in the dancehall, and you said the young people who were into dancehall at the time, they came and they bought the dancehall, but as they grew older, they went back to the roots music. They went they went back to the roots music. Now today we have seen the gradual decline of music on a whole, music sale on a whole has declined, but we've seen Jamaican music take I'd say a bigger hit than most other music form, and the young people of today. Do you think that has anything to do with the fact that they are not going back to the roots?
Well, I should say, I think as they grow up, whoever like reggae music now, after a time they get older and they grow up and they want to hear like a lover's rock or a roots music or a cultural music. I think it goes with your age. When you're in that 16 to 25, you catch on quickly on the dance hall.
Right.
And then after you get a little old, more mature in age, you want to hear about the lovers rock and you want to hear about the roots and culture. And then, that's why it will never die, because as you get a little older, you appreciate a lovers rock or you appreciate more roots and culture. So I think it really goes with the age and the time. I've been around it like 60 years of seeing the circle. It's really a circle and it goes with your age and the time. Because sometimes, as you know, the music speeds up and it's like double drum and bass, and then it comes back to a lover's rock and it goes back. And it is so unique because it gives everyone something to like about the music, the reggae music. Whether you're a roots lover or you're a lover's rock lover or you're a dancehall lover or you're just middle of the road. The old school records are coming right back, and the younger people that's getting in middle age, they want to know everything about how the music starts, who was there before them, the history about the music. So I think it's gonna come around.
You think